Before we move on, last question.
No, you're good. You're good.
Do you
Keep
think
going.
we'll expect more Filipinos next year in the U.S.
Oh
Open?
my goodness.
And we're back, people.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Good Kuya podcast. My name is Kuya Seth.
I'm Kuya Stone.
Kuya Stone, and we are here with our very special guest, Miss Malia.
Hi.
Welcome back. So glad for you to be here.
So happy. Thanks for having me.
And today we're going to talk about some surfing, some of her background. And for those of you who don't know, I don't know much about surfing. Kuya Stone, you could surf a little bit, right?
Yeah, but not as good as her.
Oh, obviously. Not
Yeah.
as good as her. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to be asking, well, I hope they're not too basic, but different questions on surfing, but a lot about her background as well. And obviously, if you look her up, she's the best. She's super good. She's a phenom,
Phenom.
Not
is
the
what
best,
What
used to
what
say.
is?
but-
Could you, to the viewers who don't know what the word phenom?
A phenom is like a beast. Like, it's like a sports term, I guess you could say. Like, yeah, just the best. The best
Yeah.
right now.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm just educating the viewers.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Or a trailblazer, if you might.
Trailblazer.
Yeah, a trailblazer.
Yeah.
So we have a list of questions that Kuya Stone and I compiled, and I'm just gonna start
just
with the
start.
first
Let's
one.
dive
yeah.
in.
So for Miss Malia, we finished. Oh, not we. You finished. You finished fourth on the U.S. Open of surfing in July, and I guess I'm gonna ask like where your head was at, it being your official WSL longboard tour. Yeah.
So I did U.S. Open last year as a wild card,
Mhm.
and I got knocked out first round.
Oh, yeah.
So this year I kind of went into it like kind of honestly expecting the same, and anything better than that was like good.
Mhm.
So I went in with no pressure.
That's good. That's
yeah.
good.
But obviously you want to do good still.
Mhm.
Being competitive and surfing at that level.
Yeah.
So enough to like push myself to
Mhm.
like want to also like try and make it through heats.
That's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
but I was super nervous.
Oh, really?
I was really nervous. I was so stressed out
Oh,
the entire. I'm
really?
so sorry for anyone that was around me during that week of my life. I was a wreck. I was like so stressed, and I was just like, I don't know why I'm feeling this way.
Yeah.
And I just like sat down and took a second and like went for a little free surf at a different spot, like not at Huntington,
Mhm.
and really just reset and got like away from the contest. I think sometimes the scene's a lot,
Mhm.
especially
the scene being like just
being
everything
like at the
happening.
beach, yeah.
okay.
Especially U.S. Open. It's a big event.
Oh yeah.
And I think sometimes as someone, let's say like a newcomer,
Mhm.
being at that scene can be very overwhelming.
Oh yeah.
But to like being able to like deal with that and having like a good balance between being at the contest site and like spending time away also, I think
That's
it's
good.
a very important thing to like keep in mind for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
So it took a while for you to, I guess, settle in and
Oh yeah.
get composed.
Well,
to
everyone's
it.
so competitive and everyone's so good. And everyone knows
Yeah.
what they're doing. Everyone's
yeah?
been through the whole thing where they have to focus and like
Mhm.
actually really lock in on their surfing and
Sure.
competitive surfing.
Mhm.
So the whole environment's definitely intimidating.
Mm.
Got it.
Yeah, definitely.
For
Yeah.
someone who is not athletic,
Mhm.
what was the difference between doing a local competition and like the U.S. Open? How different was it?
That's a good question.
The biggest things, one, the judging. The judging
Mhm.
is a lot more, obviously, because it's such a higher level.
Yeah.
It's a lot harder to get a good score for sure.
Mhm.
I was struggling to get like higher than like a 5.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I think that's something that is different for sure. Like something that could have been like an 8 or like a 7
Mhm.
in like a normal like local event
Yeah.
is like a 4 or 5 in
Oh,
WSL,
wow.
just because it's so
The grading criteria.
yeah,
it's
the
just-
criteria changes because everyone's so good.
Mhm.
They want to see something else that someone else hasn't done.
Sure.
And like I was talking about earlier, just the community. Sometimes the WSL tends to be a lot more serious than
Mhm.
a local event,
Mhm.
which is good.
Do you like that? Do you like that? It's more competitive, or do you kind of like the more chill aspect of?
I think a good balance. I
Okay.
think sometimes
Mhm.
like it's game on,
Yeah,
and it's sometimes
definitely.
Right.
fun to just have like
Yeah.
a fun local fun contest
Mhm.
that all your friends are at.
Yeah.
Um, but I think a good healthy balance for sure. And a lot of the people who are on tour do those some like local events.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I mean, everyone gets a little taste of everything.
That's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, that's good.
Was okay. Could be a hot take, controversial,
Mhm.
whatever you call it. But do you think that having a fan base on the beach is actually distracting than actually
Ooh, that's a
helping?
good question.
Absolutely not.
Oh, that's great.
Okay.
You sounded like you were ready for me to say it's distracting.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Well, I mean, if you're out there, can you even really see them or like
No.
hear them? Yeah. So I don't
Okay.
know.
I mean, at least me personally, I can like tune it out a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
I think some people it could be distracting for sure.
Mm.
But I personally like feeling like people are actually there, like watching me
Mhm.
and supporting me because, I mean, like there's so many people at the U.S. Open. It's easy to feel like those people are just like a million strangers on the beach.
Right.
Sure. Yeah.
And to feel like you actually have people that know you and are like
Mhm.
rooting for you, it's
Mhm.
nice to feel that kind of support and
Mhm.
Yeah. That's
love
good.
from the Filipino crew.
Yeah. And when it comes to the support, I mean, you mentioned earlier off camera how much your parents
Mm-hmm.
supported you, and I mean, I couldn't imagine doing a lot of even competitive things without my parents'
Oh
influence.
my goodness.
How much do you
yes.
think your mom and your dad and maybe your sister as
Mhm.
well kind of played into the role of you becoming a high-level athlete?
I owe a lot of it to my parents and my
Mm.
family.
Yeah.
Um, competing isn't cheap, that's for sure. You have to pay
Sure.
for every contest and all the travel and stuff. So, like my parents having to pay for all of that.
Yeah. Mhm.
Growing up, like I really thank them. Um, they really need to have like a sticker, those like stickers that say like my main sponsors, my parents on it.
Just the last
Because-
name.
We got it.
Because,
That's a good idea.
Because it really is like them who like inspired me.
Oh, that's
my
great.
my sister was a competitive surfer growing up too,
Mhm. Okay.
and so I think having her in the scene, you want to just be like your older sister. So I
Aw.
kind of followed those footsteps, but I gained a little bit more of the competitive attitude than she did. So yeah, I think they definitely had a really big role in like, and they've like coached me my whole life too.
Okay, sure. Even like
So-
technically, like
Yeah,
in
yeah,
terms
like-
of okay, yeah.
They
Yeah.
we watch a lot of videos,
Mm.
Got it.
and they've watched a lot of surfing, so they kind of know, like, hey, like this is what you need to be doing, and I see it a lot on the tour, especially like Taka's parents or Taka's mom.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Very, very
Coaching.
good about
Yeah.
coaching and all that stuff. So yeah, they've been a very big part of my competitive surfing for sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you, mom. Thank you,
great.
dad.
Yeah, thanks mom and dad.
Love you guys. That's great. So when it comes to your training methods, do you ever do any like cross training at all? Like maybe jogging or like anything else besides surfing
I
to
used
kind of help you?
Yeah, I used to go to the gym a lot. Ever since my knee injury, I kind of took my little break from doing things too heavily on my knee,
Yeah, definitely.
too much weight. Because when it did happen again recently,
Mhm.
was when I was going to the gym like a lot,
Oh,
like
really?
4 times a week, which was a lot for me at the time.
Do you ever do like weightlifting or more cardio or?
It was a lot of weight stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
But yeah, I should do more cross training than I do.
Yeah.
But I would say I learn the most just in the water.
Yeah.
Of
Oh,
course.
yeah, definitely.
Surfing's one of
definitely.
those.
Mhm.
Right. Is that considered an injury? Like a legit official injury?
I had a what is that called? I got a like screening, MRI,
Mhm.
and I had a tear.
Mm.
So they said to stay out of the water and that it like heal itself, because surgery would do more damage.
Oh,
So
wow,
whatever you'd like
wow.
to consider that.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Huh. Did that
Yeah.
injury help you in like your development, or maybe you learned Cause you know when
Mhm.
when your left foot is injured, your right foot needs to needs
Make
to
up
offset
for
or
it.
compensate
Yeah,
for
that's a
the
good
left.
question. Yeah.
Did that help you grow or like added more like something to your skill set?
I wouldn't say so, though. I will say, right when my injury did happen, is when I feel like I did better, like competitively somehow.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I don't know if there's any correlation to it.
Mhm.
But I actually had my knee like dislocate like 5 minutes before my heat started. Like I was wearing my
Oh, man,
jersey
that's crazy.
and went to go like wax my board, and then it was just like popped out while I was waxing, and then I was like stressed. I was like, I don't know what to do. And then I popped it right back in, and then had to paddle out for my heat. So it was
What a
really
beast.
it was really gnarly. But I wouldn't say like anything obvious that it has done for me,
Mhm.
other than maybe just being a little less stressed.
Less stressed.
Mhm.
Huh. How,
Because I feel like sometimes, like when I didn't have any injury,
mhm.
I was kind of like more adamant about like I have to do this, this, and this, and this, and then
Mhm.
after that happened, I kind of let loose a little bit more, if that makes sense,
Hmm.
because I gave myself the like, well, I'm like a little bit injured. I need to be more take it easy.
Mhm.
So I think I honestly was like just overly into surfing before.
Right.
Before that.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it was a blessing in
interesting.
disguise.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. So
That's
it helped your mental state
Mhm.
kind of bring
Yeah,
more
someti-
clarity.
I don't think like sometimes you can be so like focused, and I
Mhm.
think there's definitely a point of being too focused that it
Mm.
like kind of starts doing worse than better.
Mhm.
Which is kind of odd. I feel like not a lot of people say that, but for me at least,
Mhm.
I have a point of like being too focused that I can
Mm.
hit.
Yeah,
Gosh.
definitely. I think when you just mentioned that now, but being too focused, I had a lot of friends who weren't surfers, but they
Mhm.
went into professional type sports or athletes, D1 and things. But when they, like you said, maybe just were focused, but they kept going,
Mhm.
they would often feel burnout. And
Mhm.
I know I've felt it in some sports before, but do you ever have a worry of that? Maybe like
Mm.
you're pushing, so hard, but you still want to love it and enjoy
Mhm.
it.
I definitely have worries about that, just because
Mhm.
it's hard not to get burned out of something that you're like putting in
Like so much,
100%
like everything,
in
basically.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. That you make your like revolve your life around.
Mhm.
So I obviously have worry about that, but I think just being able to still have fun with it and make sure that you're still having fun with it,
Yeah.
and be like in tune with the fact that you still want to have fun with it, and not just like a professional hobby
Yeah.
or
Mhm.
something,
Mhm.
you really have to make sure that you're keeping it fresh.
Fresh.
Mm.
Yeah.
Trying new things, surfing different waves,
Mhm.
surfing different boards.
Right.
So it's just
Mix it up a little
yeah,
bit.
mix it up
Yeah.
a little bit so you
Mhm.
don't get. And that's a big reason why like I like don't do every single contest that comes
Mhm.
up. Is just it's easy to get burnt out.
Yeah. We gotta live a little.
Yeah, I
and just
gotta
do
live
other
a
stuff.
little.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't get to
Definitely.
experience that. I'm
Mhm.
not an athlete.
Yeah.
I watch from the sidelines.
He's taking. Oh yeah, he's
I'm
taking
yeah,
videos
yeah,
and stuff. Yeah.
Wow.
That's so funny.
With your competitive fire though, did you get that from your mom or your dad? I
Good
don't want to like.
question.
Yeah.
Make me
Pick
pick
one of the.
choose a
Yeah.
parent. Good question. They're both competitive. They're both
Mm.
very competitive. I think my mom's more fiery, which I think I got that a little bit,
Sure.
and then my dad's just more like almost like not strategic, but he's more like thinks about it more, while my
Calculated?
mom's just more
Like killer instinct kind of.
yeah.
Calculated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My dad's
definitely.
calculated, my
Mhm.
mom's more like with the spice.
Yeah.
So I think I got a little bit of
You
both.
got the best of both
Good.
worlds.
Wow.
That's good.
But
Yeah.
Filipinos are really good with that. Like competitive.
Oh, being competitive.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Not me.
No, you're competitive.
All right. Before we move on to the next question, I know you competed at the U.S. Open,
Mhm.
and how did it feel to compete with fellow Filipinos in? I know they were women,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they were the men
Yeah.
men's competing.
Okay.
How was that?
I was very inspired. I was really inspired when JR first qualified for tour. To see another Filipino like make it. I honestly didn't think that they were like many when I was growing up, like because obviously JR wasn't like on the tour back then when I was younger. And to see someone else do it was very inspiring. Sometimes it's easy to feel like you're not the odd one out, but like to not see that many, it's sometimes a little bit discouraging. But seeing that JR qualified and he's doing so good on tour now, it's very inspiring. And I've like learned from some of the things I've watched of him and listening to his interviews that he's done, especially with like his mentality, his work ethic, and even just like seeing him around like at Huntington, like how many hours he puts in the water is just like crazy to me. And Joe Marie just qualified this year, and so the numbers are building, and it's really inspiring. And it's honestly something I never really thought would happen.
And here we are now.
Yeah, here we are now.
Yeah.
Look at us
Witnessing
now.
it.
Yeah.
It's really impressive. I haven't had the chance to go to the Philippines or go to La Union. Can you talk about the level of training there versus
Oh my goodness.
here in the U.S.?
I saw a lot of the people when I was there. They were surfing like basically from like sunrise to sunset,
Oh, wow.
with like little breaks here and there. Obviously, you can't be in the water that long.
Yeah.
But I find it hard for myself to do here. The water's cold and not as warm as the Philippines,
Oh, yeah.
and that's definitely I think something that is a little bit deterring from staying in the water too long. Is just being so cold all day. But yeah, they definitely train so long.
Right.
Yeah, and that's something that I need to take notes of because I don't do that as much. But yeah, I think the weather makes
Helps
it
a lot.
really
It does.
make a big difference.
Interesting.
So before we move on, last question.
No, you're good. You're good.
Do you
Keep
think
going.
we'll expect more Filipinos next year in the U.S.
Oh
Open?
my goodness, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Fully. I saw a couple of the younger girls from the Philippines. I think Mara and Daisy's daughter. I forget what her name is.
Check it. Check it.
Oh, what? I don't.
I'll check it.
I don't know. Are you?
I keep talking.
It's
Sorry.
it's at the tip of my tongue, but they're killing it. They're surfing so good. I think it's Kayla.
Let me check.
Kayla.
I think it's Kayla.
Her daughter.
Yeah.
In the Philippines.
Kayla.
Oh,
Kayla.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're both ripping. Like, I'll watch videos of them, and I'm like, I don't know how you guys are surfing so good. Especially, I saw Mara in the ISA, and she did incredible. And they're both so young, and to have that level of like commitment in your nose rides, and just have that much courage to surf in waves that big. Because ISA in El Salvador was huge. It was really big that year, and for them to be like just little girls, like I'm super inspired by it, and I think that they're gonna do really great things. They just continue to stick with it, and I really hope to see them in the upcoming years.
Awesome.
Yeah, that is cool. How young would you say they are?
I think they're like 13,
Oh, wow.
They're young.
That's really young.
13,
Yeah.
14 ish.
That's crazy.
They're really young, but they're killing it. They're
Wow.
surfing so good.
Oh, that's cool.
Give them a follow, listeners.
Yeah, check them out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
that's really cool.
We can move on to the next one now.
Okay. So when it comes to surfing, I'm still learning about this, but I guess there are shapers that make
Yes.
your boards and things like that. So what's your relationship like with your person who shapes your board?
Mhm.